Expect sunshine and love in the air on Valentine's Day. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center, where you can see from the Ultimate Doppler Radar, all is quiet. The Ultimate Doppler Radar presented by Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, East Tennessee's #1 tire shop and auto repair since 1953. They've been doing it for over 70 years. They have 5 convenient locations to serve you, whether it's an oil change or maybe you need a whole new set of tires. Check them out at madlocktireservice.com. They are a great resource here in East Tennessee if you're not new, or if you're new to Matlock, check them out. By the way, there's quiet weather across the state. We had some active weather last night, had a 56-mile-an-hour gust at 8:15 last night with some rain. That changed over to an inch of snow in Cookeville. Imagine that. 3 inches of snow at Mount LeConte, and 2 inches of snow just south of London, Kentucky. Not far from Corbin, not far from the original KFC. If you're familiar with that area, they had 2 inches of snow last night in the wee hours of the morning. But all that's gone now. It seems like it's disappeared. Still some snow falling across the Great Lakes. They had a powerful snowmaker across the Mid-Atlantic today, but much of the country is, in fact, much quieter. By the way, with Valentine's Day, may I suggest some candy? You can't go wrong with candy. I'm thinking of Forrest Gump. You never know what you're going to get. I suspect you'll get a smile, at the very least, from your significant other. Maybe a hug, maybe a kiss. I don't know. Maybe you're into the sweet candy. Maybe something Be My Valentine. That's also an option. But you can't go wrong with the flowers. You can't go wrong with the roses. Just something to think about. Just throw that out there in case you're looking for ideas, or maybe a nice dinner reservation. That's also really cool. Anyway, by the way, clear skies tonight. Starry skies. We'll find most of the clouds up towards, say, northern Kentucky and into parts of Ohio. Our high temperature today was 1 degree warmer than I expected. This morning I thought we'd hit 51. We hit 52, which is in keeping with the average or normal for this time of year. Record low, -7 from 1899. And we did have a gust of wind of 37 miles an hour, but that's at 1 o'clock, 1:03 this morning. It was not that windy during the day. 54 the high today in Oak Ridge. Compare that to Crossville, 47. Jonesville, 47, and 49 in Newport, 52 the high in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and 52 in Athens, just to give you an idea of where we were temperature-wise today. And they were in the mid-50s in Nashville, mid-50s in Chattanooga, and if you move further south, they were at 57 this morning, or this afternoon, rather, in Atlanta. So Atlanta, also nice and warm today, relative to the season. Headlines, sun and love in the air tomorrow. Breezy with gusts 25 to 30 on Thursday, maybe just a stray shower. And for me, I define that as less than 10% chance. If it's 10% or less, I don't even like to put it on the 7-day because, let's face it, you're not going to see it. Most of you won't, but if it did sprinkle or create a brief shower, don't be surprised. Then I think we're up to a 20% chance of rain Friday. I left it as a spotty rain. And then an interesting weather maker coming in late Friday night into Saturday morning with some wet snow and rain. Temperature right now, as of 8 o'clock, is 45 in Knoxville, but it's 27 Madisonville. Where's the cold air? I'm looking at Caribou. They're at 20, but nothing too excitable here. There's a very warm spot from Dallas to Houston, so it looks like Team Spring is winning the day, at least for now. But this will change. As I keep saying, this would start in February. I didn't say it would end in February. In fact, on the contrary, this kind of crazy winter weather that just keeps rearing its ugly head for some will continue right into March. That doesn't surprise some of you. You're like, yeah, I was around in 1993. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not saying we're going to get one of those type of storms, but I will say there will be snow opportunities right through March. So don't be surprised if this pattern continues. And you can see the purple, the real cold air in purple, represents single-digit wind chills and highs in the teens and 20s. And it spins to Minneapolis by the 16th. It goes to Chicagoland by the 17th. And it gets colder here, because by the time we get, say, what time would that be? About 26 degrees Sunday morning, 27 degrees on Monday morning of next week. It's going to get colder. And you can see it keeps spinning back around. That purple do-si-do keeps coming back around. We will have opportunities for warm days, but we're also in that battleground like you see there. Look at the 23rd. Another surge of cold air, and any little southern system could produce a snowmaker. Look at that, 23rd. That looks pretty cold to me. Look at those colors. Those look pretty cold to me. So I don't think winter is over by a long stretch. And if you thought I was going to waffle, think again. I'm pretty consistent. I haven't changed, even though a lot of comments keep coming my way. They're throwing darts at this forecast. Don't throw darts until we get to the end of February. Get to the end of February, and then throw all the darts you want. Tell me what you think after we get to the end of February. By the way, there's 29 days this month, and there's 31 in March. Although I don't think we'll be super cold through the whole month. But we could see a lot of cold air going into the month of March. By the way, as you can see, there's some warm spell coming in, and then it spins back around with some blue areas of cold air around St. Louis. Our futurecast for tonight, starry skies. You can see a warm front across parts of maybe Cincinnati, not far from Cincinnati, where maybe a sprinkle may be found in West Virginia by noontime tomorrow. But with enough sunshine, we should make it to 59 tomorrow. That's where I think we'll be. Thursday, the winds pick up because of that front, 25 to 30 for a gust. Gust of wind, 25 to 30, maybe a sprinkle. A stray shower, you see it there, 7:30, although some models bring it in sooner. So I think it's a rolling of the dice as far as what you see in terms of rain on Thursday. It's pretty limited. If it dries up, might even evaporate before it reaches the ground. That's also on the table. But then on Friday, I think it's spotty. And then we bring in another rainmaker going into Friday night, Saturday night. I think that could be blue. I think there could be enough snowflakes that might surprise some folks when they wake up on Saturday morning. But tonight, starry skies turning colder, down to 31 degrees, winds light, 0 to 5. Could we see some fog? Well, based on this, it looks like it's centered right around Knox County. But we'll keep it out of the forecast for now, as I think it's something interesting. It may be something amused. We'll watch this tomorrow morning, see if this lines up. But I think most of us are fog-free in the morning. 29 in Kingston, 27 in Middlesboro, 9 in Jonesville, looking for a low in Crossville of 30. Your Wednesday outlook for Valentine's Day, sunshine on Valentine's. Southwest winds pick up 5 to 10 and we'll be near 60 by the end of the day. In fact, I have us at 60 for Newport, Parisville, Cosby, 61 for Athens, McMinn County, as well as 61 Tellico Plains, Monroe County, including Madisonville. Should be about 60 for Oak Ridge, Clinton, as well as Oliver Springs, and 60 for Kingston, Rockwood, and Harriman for an afternoon high tomorrow. Looking ahead to the Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast, so we're at 62, even warmer on Thursday, ahead of the front. It's breezy with a few stray showers, 20% chance of rain on Friday, and then it's a 60. Because of the front comes in some wet snow and rain. Depends on which model you believe, but I do think we'll be in the mid-30s, cold enough to see some flakes. By Saturday, we're lucky to hit 44 for a high temperature, back in the mid-50s by Monday, Tuesday of next week. But around and around we go. The coldest mornings happen to occur over the weekend. So Saturday night and again Sunday night will be in the mid-20s to start the day with more sunshine in the picture. By the way, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic, the best traffic reporter in town, bar none. Captain Accurate, go to the App Store, Google Play, and it also works beautifully on your iPad as well. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate. I would admit that. We'll see you here next time. Take care.